say I'm in love. You best believe I'm in love, L-U-V. This is, gloves are off. This is between me and Mr. Hermit Ways. Who is this? All right. Welcome. This is the Dreaded Piper, and you have stumbled upon or something into the Dreaded Piper Zone. How's that sound? That's pretty cool, wasn't it? All right, we're going to make it really quick today. We're going to do a Molina pipe review. Yep, yes we are. And without any ado, let's go. Molina right here, and it is, boom, a smooth billiard Pepino Natural 68R, 9mm. Look at that thing. It's smooth. It's a billiard, 4.5 inches long, only weighs 29 grams. 1.5 inch high bowl, 1.25 inch deep bowl, 78-inch chamber, 1.25 inch outside diameter. It has an acrylic, beautiful stem. Look at that thing. Yep, sure does. And it has in it, what does it have in it? Winchester. Yeah. Have you heard of that? Man, well, I tell you, I read it. It intrigued me because it had unsweetened black Cavendish with red Virginia. And it says that it's a lot like Capstan. And I know Capstan's good, but it's not worth $25 a 1.75 ounce can. So I'm wondering if I can get a better deal. So red Virginia, unsweetened black Cavendish. It's ribbon cut like I like. And they say if you're new and coming into Virginia's, this is the perfect way to do it. I know when I broke my Savinelli in, that I think it was a Sojourn Piper, told me about Presbyterian mix, later, but I'm sorry I got off. Virginia Flake, that Capstan is what I did. And I broke that 606 KS, that Savinelli, my first pipe. Might as well just say it's first pipe. That's all I smoked out of it. And I did it the right way they said do it. A little bit at a time, a little bit more, smoke it all the way down, and only smoke Virginia in it. Just, because it's kind of, I guess, more neutral. That's a whole nother video, trying to get through these things, guys. All right. Anyway, it's supposed to be a lot like Capstan. So that's exciting, right? So it's Winchester. So it's red Virginia and unsweetened black Cavendish going in. Of course, there's a couple of pit pills. You got to watch this smooth. If you're spending only $60, wow, that was an earthquake. $60 on a pipe, you might not want to go smooth. You might want to go sandblast, or if you can put up with the stuff, because that's what I do. Because it's pretty nice looking, to be honest with you guys. And I would say I'm going to mess it up anyway, so I don't really care. Especially if they give me a deal. The stem's pretty. We'll talk about the stem later. I ain't got time right now. It's good. I'm sure you guys are going to love it. I like a really narrow stem, but I'm not expecting that from an entry-level pipe. This part of the pipe, all of it's good. For me, this part is, whoa, rockin' workhorse. Yeah, and I didn't have any bad taste in the bowl. Somebody commented about that. They couldn't get it out. It tastes like sour. They tried to salt it and everything like that. And I believe you. I'd say my advice, like I gave you, was just, I'm going to have to smoke through it, I've done that with the steak pipes, and eventually it comes around. And I would have never thought that either, because I was about to throw a pipe away, and it's just too, I like the way it feels, and then, man, it turned around. So, sorry you had problems with that Molina. You might want to, I don't know I don't know what happened. That's the first time I've heard of that with Molina. Yeah, this is excellent. for a person that wants to try a Virginia. Yeah, and it's that cab. It's that unsweetened cab, which is, I'm not going to say it's rare, but man, that for me being an old country boy, black cab, I know what that is. You get that at that drugstore. And see how she looks. I think about that. Excuse me. Shallow. Yeah, this is Sigmund. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's see here. Coming on the way here, I had an experience at the grocery outlet. Y'all know where the grocery outlet is? Anyway, it's like a Trader Joe's, but it's better, a lot better. They're not, whatever. Yeah, I went there. I crave chocolate a lot. I love chocolate, especially some dark chocolate. So I went in there to the grocery outlet. I was strolling through the aisles down there looking for the chocolate because I was craving some chocolate. I was looking for a kiss is what I was doing. And yeah, but all they had is the one with the nuts, and I wanted the one without the nuts. So I was just looking for a kiss. All right, so Winchester going in, and right at 6 minutes there, Dougie Fresh, you're on. Look at that. I stole Mr. Lukester's paint. Was that you, Lukester? Here we go. That Jeff Hamilton be proud of that thing right there now, I'm telling you. Or John Adams, whatever you're. Are you a president, Mr. Adams? That was a nice comment you gave me. Yep, and she's long enough. Whatever that means. All right, well, y'all want to talk about the comic book right fast? We can do that. Yeah, it's in the works. I mean, I started it a long time ago. I know I was doing mushrooms, but hey, what can I do? At least I got something out of it. And they are medicinal. We have those in Oregon here. That's a whole nother video on another channel. All right, don't want to give you too many clues there because obviously you're a professional out there riding around in your dad's car listening to music and playing games and, you know, mentioning even lyrics and stuff, man. So I knew I had to take the gloves off on you there. You and your ways. Is that brutal enough? All right, here we go. Comic book ideas. What I had and what I've written down is the town's called Cockeye, Colorado. Okay, now imagine that there's a rooster and he's looking back at you like this, and it's got a round circle with a line through it. He's got like a couple of doo-doo balls falling, but he's looking at you like that, you know. All right, so that's like the archway as you come into, like, it's kind of like South Park a little bit, maybe. You know, you come in and it shows Cockeye, Colorado. Some of the characters are Sir Half Full, and he is like a champagne glass, and of course he's half full. I'm gonna get through this fast. Then you have Sir Hazelot, which is actually a tow truck, and he actually is a big tow. Yeah. And him and Sir Half Full owns a bar, and they kind of have a conflict. You know, guys, we got to have a conflict. So he's always towing people's car. So I could go further there. And then you got Officer P Stick, and he is a guy that has a wooden leg that's made out of a popsicle stick. And when he stops your car for any reason, he makes you urinate on the popsicle stick so he can see what color it turns and see if you're smoking marijuana or anything, because there's a lot of marijuana grown in that area in Cockeye, Colorado. And he doesn't fit in. That's all he ever wanted to do is be one of the guys. And he's always wanted to grow pot. So this is the way he gets back at him, I guess. Maybe he confiscates some of their bud too, you know. Anyway, yeah, and Officer P Stick, and then his transportation is a floating tampon. So imagine an officer with a wooden popsicle stick leg floating like the Star Wars movie, you know, we know how to do that now. Anyway, yeah, he's floating on a tampon. And I don't know I know you asked that, if it's a string on it or not. You guys are funny. There's a coach in the town of Kakai, Colorado, and he's an Asian coach, and his name is Win One Soon. I know he's got offspring, but maybe I can try to dig my notes back up, and I'm sure you guys will come up with something. There is a how can I say this? There is a place called Ajou's, like, the dipping sauce for French dip, Ajou. And it is known as the Pork Palace. And I know that's not kosher, okay? But anyway, there's a mayor, the mayor of the town. You might want to ask, does it have a mayor? It sure does. The mayor of the town is Mobile, and he is a lawnmower. I don't know what color. Okay, green, John Deere green. Aren't all lawnmowers green? Yeah, we'll get into colors later. Colors will tell you something about a person, what color they like. So he's a lawnmower, and his name is Mo Bill. Get it? Like he mows grass. And then his wife is Frida Fescue. Get it? She's a roll of sod rolled up. I've got drawings of these guys, too. I've got all the characters, the way they look. Yeah, it was a good trip on mushrooms. It blew that carbon out. I do it like maybe every 5 years or, I don't know, 6, 7 years. It's really good therapy, to be honest with you. That's another video. So, and then they have a son, Frida and Mo. Yeah, they have a son called Chip Hedges, and he is actually a yard thing. Not Edward Scissorhands, but he is actually physically, I've got a picture of him. Maybe I'll post those pictures. Would you guys like that? Put down there in the comments if you want to see pictures of these characters. And I don't know, I guess it's just 2 people listening to this video probably anyway. I know Hermit probably is because he wants to beat me. So, and if he does, then that is going to be, wow, I don't know what I'm going to do. If you figured that out, you probably cheated or, man, maybe you should run the show. Anyway. Yeah, Chip Hedges, and that's basically the, 12 minutes. Basically, that's the comic book, okay? Right quick. I have a ghost detector. I know, I'm a Christian, and God protects me. This is funny. I had to get this. I did. I'm going to give it to my son. He's going to go around and look things over. So, Ghostbusters, you remember that? No, that's not a clue for the movie either, buddy. All right? And it has to be music between me and you, Mr. Hermie. It has to be Herman. Did I say Herman or I said Hermie? Not Herman Monster. But this is, man, do I have time for this, guys? Y'all want to see this ghost thing? Do you? Well, I can't hear you say something. Okay. Hold on. I'll make it fast. All right. I mean, look at that. Now, Mr. Wenzel, please don't think bad of me. I love Jesus. I'm not looking for ghosts. Trust me, I don't want them in here. And I know they're not because I cast them out. But this thing right here, man, it's kind of scary, especially when you start getting near them walls and stuff. Yeah. Boy, this is going to be a whole nother story. So he's going to go out and hunt something like Ghostbusters. And no, that's not a clue. So stay tuned for that. And I'm not doing this stuff to get you guys to stay tuned. But is that working? If it is, maybe I'll do it. It's 47 degrees here in the beautiful Willamette Valley, and it's just stopped misting and raining. So it's going to get down to 45 tonight. So tomorrow it's going to be 54. So there we go again. And then the rain's coming back for a couple of days. All right. About 3 days. Pretty good weather. And then the rain's coming back. But that's okay. That's okay. Because we're waiting for spring. All right, so that's the Ghostbuster thing. Look at that. Look at me go. The Molina pipe. It's not my favorite pipe. Sorry. I'm starting to discover about the stems, and I'm real picky, and I don't want to spend much money, so I will look a gift horse in the mouth, me, and say, teeth are bad. That's just me. I'm sorry. Yeah. It is pretty pipe, though. I know I would not. I don't know why I paid $60 for it. Anyway, it's if you can get a deal on it, I don't know who's selling them. I'll tell you one thing: if Pipes and Cigars sold these, that's what I'm trying to get them to do. If they sold these, you could get a deal on them. But this particular pipe, Jay says, make your own decision. Smooth. That might be it. And then the stem is starting to get on my nerves with these things. All right. So that's been the review. Right? Did I get everything done? Right? Stay tuned for a BOB, a box of blessings. That's right. Stay tuned. And yeah, I got all my clues in, my music references. I got those in. Yep. I was shopping. And then, well, I can do another one if you want. Maybe in another video. Till then, once around the park, you know how I love the park. This is the dreaded Piper doing a pretty quick video, wasn't it? Was that quick enough? All right. Y'all be good. See you later in the next video.